Hi everyone and welcome to today's class. We have lovely energies of harmony and love. So you may, and really being open from your heart for something new. Maybe you want to travel, to experience whatever, a new activity, something new, something that inspires you, gets your creative imagination going, something like that, and you would actually like to share this with your partner, with other loved ones, friends, and also being creative in your home, like discarding something that you don't need or don't use anymore, giving it to someone who is happy to have it, things like that. So it's very much about sharing, about creating harmony and beauty within you, around you, in your home, in your workspace. Yeah, all this. So let's see what we're guided to do to help our physical body and energy field to support this energy. Okay, so we've got our little toes in line with your hip, with our hips or muscle line. Little fingers in line with your shoulders. Nose, sternum, navel and pubic bone in line. I'm thinking my sit bones together, only thinking, not doing too much, yes, lengthening energy through the head. And knees relaxed, elbows relaxed, ribs together and navel towards your spine. You don't have to remember this. I will remind you when we're starting now with the reaffirmation of the upper arm. So palms to the front, lengthening everything, little fingers towards the thumbs, lengthening, everything is long, and relax. So really give your hands a little shake, three-dimensional, and your arms, so your shoulders are not affected. One more time. Palms to the front, little fingers towards your thumbs, lengthening everything, ribs together, and releasing. Okay, good. Now, palms to the back, thumbs towards the little fingers, lengthening, ribs together, and releasing. Okay, one more time. Thumbs towards the little fingers, lengthening everything, long, and releasing, making sure you're not tensing anything. It's really, the fountain is the priority, and then you notice that everything is just flowing down. Yeah, so release. Okay. Good. Now, with that same muscle coordination, we'll go to the end of the mat. Sit bones together, lengthening everything. Relaxing. Just have this all hanging down, yeah? Lengthening. Arms, hands to the front. Of course, you don't have to be able to do this. You can bend your legs and you can use a chair or books, yoga blocks, whatever you have at hand, and then you know, that's fine. You just think long, and you think long, and that's what makes the success. The thinking and the visualizing. Okay, so breathing in. On the out breath, sit bones to your head, lengthening, and releasing. Breathing in. And again, lengthening. And one more time, releasing. And lengthening. And just let the blood flow back. Everything's relaxed. Just relaxed. Okay. Good. Now one more time. Breathing in. And lengthening. And now I'm looking at the middle finger, describing the biggest possible circle. And lengthening, describing an even bigger circle. Going down. And again, lengthening, 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 biggest possible circle, breathing in, and lengthening, navel in, lengthening, and up, breathing in, and lengthen, energy through the middle finger, and lengthening, biggest possible circle, lengthening, and releasing, energy flowing back through the head, just releasing. Okay, and now we do the stability exercise. Yeah, it's just ongoing. If you don't know, this is a physical exercise, or helps us physically with our lower back and hips to have more stability there, to have a little bit more space. And as a consequence, we project that outside, and we have in these unstable times more stability in our personal life and surrounding. And yes, it does help, and therefore I'm totally convinced, and I don't question it if they say we need to do it. So here we go. Just for the ones who didn't know that so far. So as before, you can bend everything. You can use your chair, whatever. You don't have to be flexible for this, because that's not the idea. The idea is what we just mentioned. So your supporting heel needs to be on the floor. That's very important. And your hips parallel to the floor. And from there you can bend everything, whatever is necessary. Yes? Make sure you are lengthening, thinking long from everywhere. Yeah? From the center out. And if you notice that your thought does not make any more difference, or does not make a difference anymore, you change your legs. Yeah? And of course, you always rest as much as you need to. If you're starting, please do so. And then just stop the video to feel, because we're here to communicate with our body, so we need to feel what is happening. Parallel hips and releasing. So now we're repeating this, thinking a little longer, whatever that means. If it doesn't make any difference, no worries, that's all fine. We're just trying to get some legs here and to think the energies out. No turning of the hip, yes, make sure it's long. Wow, okay, and releasing. And lengthening, other leg. Lengthening. And coming back. And yes, I need to do it a little bit more, one more time. Yes, you do what you need to do, please. You can take a break, skip it, go to the next exercise, or come with me. Everything is fine. Your body knows. And now is the time to listen to it. Lengthening. Yeah, okay. I normally prefer to have this, to feel this a little longer, but today this is not what I am guided to do, so please, as I'm repeating myself, you do what you are guided to do. Okay. Just let the blood flow back. And now we're doing push-ups forwards. Okay, so I first demonstrate the ladies version, after that the gentleman version, and a little extra for the gentlemen. Please, ladies, always stick to this version, and you can always do some more when I'm demonstrating the next one. Yes, you can do one and a break. Fine. From your knees to your head, you've got a diagonal line. Elbows very close, so your shoulders are not affected. You release your elbows, and then from your sit bones to your head, with the fountain, you're sinking. Lots of strength, and that actually brings you up. So it's not about how low can I go, no. It's about maintaining the line and finding out how much strength you have in your center, okay? And your elbows always stay relaxed. So just relaxing your back and then having the blood flow back and repeat. I will now do the gentleman version as announced. Little fingers in line with your little toes. Everything's relaxed. Also my elbows. Now diagonal line as before. We just release and then see how much strength do you have in your center, not in your shoulders. Yes? Men can do that very well from up there, but that's not what I'm interested in. I'm interested in seeing it from the center. Navel in. Navel in. And really keep breathing. I can hide that talking. Just relax here. And have your energy flowing down. Good. Okay, so as I said earlier, we've got a little thing when you are bored, gentlemen. You can lengthen one leg and do it on one foot. You need to think of the fountain, therefore, and to send a little energy through your heel. A little energy, because the majority of the energy needs to come through your upper body, obviously. Yeah, that's where the weight is, or should be. Okay, so what's next? The mermaid. The mermaid is next. Okay, so here we go. Interesting. On your elbows first, making sure this is one line, and elbow, little finger as well. Elbow, hips, heels, and then you cross over your upper leg. I may need to go a little, to move up a little bit, yeah. Okay, so from, not here, but here, breathing in, on the out breath, coming up. You can also come up, bend, yeah? Making sure you think one line. In my case, from the feet to my head, not hanging here, but lengthening. Weight off my arm, yeah, so it's really this flow from your knees or from your feet, doesn't matter. Okay, we do two more, breathing in. On the out breath, feel the length and lower. Always give yourself a little moment to feel the length, yeah, so to really see, can I possibly lengthen somewhere a little bit more? And I notice, yes. Okay. That was not too difficult. You can try it here. Now we need to make sure, hang on, where am I? That your fingers look this way. Yeah, no other way, because when you bend your elbow, you're here, that's fine. Any other thing would not be in favor of your shoulder. Now from here, sit bird's head again, up on your knees or up here. And release, bend, and from here you're working, breathing in and up, lengthening and lowering, breathing in, and one more time, up and lengthen. Yeah, and you can do a little transference if you like, bigger circle here. Yeah, I always like to play around a bit. Yeah, also, like if you want to do a little balance, but be careful to not slip, to not slide out, sliding. Okay, so, yeah, really important. Okay, other side. So it's always a little test. How far can I go with my muscle coordination? How well does it work together? And don't take it seriously, just feel what needs to be done. Okay, so we're on the other side. One line, one line. Yeah, okay. So from here, also one line and crossing over, breathing in. Nothing here. Sit bird's head, bending or lengthening. Feel like, yeah, this is right. Yeah, always feel if you are really in place. Breathing in and lengthen. it can be like a millimeter, and it makes all the difference. It's so interesting. So breathing in and lengthen, up, energy through, and release. Okay, so from here, and this here, breathing in and lengthen, up, and release. And breathing in. As we said before, you can bend your legs, yeah, you don't have to have the legs long. And go, breathing in. And one more time, up. And as before, if you wish, big as possible, so we don't take it too close, yeah? Lengthen, relax. Here, oh, not halfway on the mat, that's important. Lengthen, and again. This is like you're playing around, okay? Be aware of this. And there's always something more that you can do. If you get bored, lengthen out. I think that was now well to see that that balance really is not holding anything. It's out, 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 out. Okay, let's check in with the body, how it is. Let's see how it is. Yeah, mine always wants to do a little bit more. Please just gently massage if you're starting. Yeah. Okay, so now stretching out, just whatever you feel is right for you. You can also give your legs a little shake up your energy field, loosening it up. 3-dimensional for the arms, so there's no trouble with the shoulder joints, I wanted to say. And just feel if there's anything that feels weird or tense or hurts, yes? Anything. My arms, my hands are really like they want to move. Okay, so that's interesting. Right. Okay, so now from here, okay, they say we're in the right position, so let's see what they're up to. Okay, so little toes in line with your hips or muscle line, arms next to your body, and we'll start with a bridge. So breathing in and coming up, lengthening the upper thigh and lengthening here, and lowering. Breathing in and coming up, lengthening, up. Really feel the stretch. It's like energy through your knee, and then we've got a diagonal line from the head till the knees. Okay, breathing in and lengthening up. Now we've got several variations of lengthening the legs, and you decide with what you got. You can also bend your leg. Important thing, sit bone and heel are in line. So from here, flex and stretch. This is the first variation, and one builds upon the other, so you can always go back if you like. And if this is too much, you can always do bridges and then take a little break, and there you go. No rush. The success of these exercises is how you feel, not how it looks, right? So lengthening, and you can be here for all of this, right? Flex. Now I'm lengthening my upper body more than anything else, a little bit with the leg, and when I've got my upper thighs in line, I bend the leg and I roll down. Breathing in, and coming up, lengthening, and lengthening, and flex, and lengthening until I've got both thighs in line, bending and down. Okay, so next variation. You choose. Breathing in on the out breath, coming up, and coming up here, and flex, and lengthening. Remember, you can bend your leg, and when I'm with both sides in line, like lengthening, thinking like describing a bigger circle, up and lower. And of course, it's always about having your hips parallel, well, to the ceiling. I find easier to think, lengthening and flex. Now lengthen your leg and lower until the other side, and then lengthen to come up and bending in, lowering, and then just take your legs in and relax your back a bit, whatever you need. As you know me, I love this one. If you have kids, this is normally their favorite. And relaxing. Good. Okay, so what's next? Right, leg stretching. Okay, how do you want it? Okay, so let's see. You can do this one either flat on the back, like I'm doing. I'm demonstrating now. Just grab I do this here. Yeah, your leg like this, and then you slide out the other leg. Little foot massage if you can, and as far as you can with your navel in. Little flex at the end just means energy through your heel, and then it's not lifting from your thigh. It's lengthening and lengthening, so it's like this coming up, and it's really coming from the back and really stretching. Okay, so we do that 4 times with the other leg. You can bend your leg, of course, and then the second variation is from either here, my knee is relaxed, or here, yes, and you think long, and you think especially long here. You go as low as you can with your navel in. And then you keep sinking long here. When you bend your leg in, that's the most important thing, to have freedom and space in your hip joint. If you just go in, that's not helpful. Yeah, so it's always lengthening, always thinking about this mountain thing, and then your leg is as long as it could possibly be. Okay, so this is 4 times also, yeah, from here down, and now doing a little faster and in other leg 4 times. Or if you wish, you do it like an abs exercise. Sit bones to your head, lengthening from here, and then you're lengthening your leg in line as much as you can with your navel in. So if your navel comes out earlier, you just go to where you can, right? And if the leg is not stretched yet, no problem. And then coming up here, okay? So I'm doing that 4 times, and then I'm changing legs. If there is anything happening like tension in my neck, then I just think of my head pushing against my hands and everything is cool. Important to really think of the line. Yes, sit bone heel, but also your hip or your muscle line in line with your little toe. And always go a little slow at the very end to really be aware of your knee. Yeah, that it's really the muscles working and not going into the knee. Yeah, that's not what we want. We want to protect it. We've got muscles built around it, so it should be fine. And lengthen. And we do 2 more. Lengthening. And 1 more. Okay, now I'm changing now. And from here I do a little flex, energy through the heel, making sure you can always bend, right? So lengthening, so the other way, whether you've chosen to be here or here, yes? And also, it's always worth it to change. So next time you have this exercise, do it in a different position, right? So it has a different effect. Coming in and up and lengthening, lengthening. And if you have pain somewhere, like I have in my head, I really go slowly to see if there is a way that I cannot have this pain. Yes? What I can do to work around it. Lengthening to mean not avoiding the movement, but to go as slowly to see if there is anything where I can lengthen more, send energy out, yeah, really out, so it doesn't go into that, doesn't go down that road actually. It's actually a feeling like that, yeah, so it's really interesting because then when we go slowly we can learn so much about our body and how everything is connected. Navel in and relax. Okay, lengthen and lengthen, navel in and release. And lengthening, lengthen. It's beautiful, we've got a very, very calm atmosphere here now. It's a bank holiday, great. And lengthen, lengthen, and one more. And lengthen. And in. Okay, just relax your back. And if you need to, do a little more. Yeah, and I'm just wondering what they want. Oh yeah, right, okay. Right. So we're right in this position. Okay. Right, okay, so from here, hands behind your head, and we do again, as before, like the start of the abs coming up here. This is the rolling up, rolling down, rolling over, and I will now do like a newbies version. If you do that for the first time, yeah, you feel your way to the exercise. So you can actually have your hands here at the beginning, then you can put them here, leave one hand here if you need a little support to be relaxed, and then put your feet down, coming up, elbows close, center line, middle, center line, yes, that's it, relaxing, and again up, sit bones head, lengthening, and slowly coming down, and lengthening, and then, you know, you've got your legs as long as you can, trying to lengthen this as much as you can, although yes, it's an abs exercise, so yes, there is contraction. Whatever you can do with the legs, how far you can go, no problem, having your arms here. And now, again, how far you can go, relaxing here, no stress, so you don't have to go over. If that gives you bad vibes, yeah, don't do that. Lengthen here, okay? And then at some point, you may or may not be able to do this, yeah, but that's, the aim is to lengthen, not to be able to do this, right? Because it's anyway a short time, so we lengthen here, and if you're already here, yes, from here we're taking you with us, sit bones head, lengthening, biggest possible circle, lengthening, again, biggest possible circle, to come up, holding here, elbows closed, lengthening and relaxing, and up, and coming back. Okay, so from here, now a different version is the following one, and please choose anything in between, yes, or between these two. Now from here, I've got my little fingers in line with the shoulders, biggest possible circle, coming up, breathing in, sit bones to your head, lengthening, arms coming down, now lengthening from here, lengthening, and lowering, and coming back. lengthening, and again, lengthening. And now we're repeating this all together. Yes, all together. So you choose your version. Here we go. Sit bones head, coming up and releasing through, up and forward, coming back, lengthen, lengthen. Watch that you are in the center, up and backwards, and coming back. So there's no position that we are kind of holding, yeah, or sit bones head. Holding actually anyway doesn't exist because the body can't do that. You can send energy through into different directions at the same time, and then the body holds itself. But holding is impossible as such. Okay, and lengthen. And lengthening. We'll do it one more time. Lengthening. And actually I am noticing that I'm doing it a little fast. Sit one second because it's really cold here. And lengthening. So much looking forward to times when I'm not cold. Finally. Lengthen. And back. And in. Up. And backwards. And now, if you are comfortable here, there's no problem. You can try to lengthen one leg and to describe part of a circle and to lengthen down. And lengthening, so there must be no weight on your, on your head and no tension here, yes? Everything should be easy. Lengthen, navel in, weight in the air, and lengthen. And one more time, lengthening, lengthening, and lowering. And just flowing back, coming back, relaxing, bending in. Wow. Okay. So what do they say? No, it's good. We're good. So we just do, or you just do what you need to do for yourself to finish the class. To just feel, yeah, weird. What my body does sometimes. Yeah, but it helps and it feels good. So thank you very, very much for your participation in today's workout, and please, if you haven't subscribed so far, please do that, because I really want to help and to support as many people as possible with this. And my guides also do weekly energy updates on YouTube, Hike About It, and there's a daily dose on Instagram at Hike So please make this support available for as many people as possible, so we can really, really help each other in these challenging times, which are also, of course, very interesting, but I think we all need a hand. So help me to help giving this hand. Lots and lots of love, and have a beautiful day. I see you for the next workout.